Hello, this is John Burns. I am going to quickly share with you some research that our Chief Demographer Chris Porter and I have completed recently on the immigration. We've been trying to predict household demand coming from all sorts of countries, and we stumbled across some pretty significant changes in immigration from Mexico that look to be permanent, that are also going to be causing or continuing to cause construction costs to rise. So let me just lay out some facts for you here, because I know a lot of our clients are trying to project what's going to be happening with construction costs over the next couple of years. I'll add that we're just laying out some facts here. We're not policy people. We're not taking an opinion whether some of these things are good or bad. We're just going to tell you what's going on. So just to set the stage, 2 out of 3 builders have reported that they can't find enough carpenters and framers, with half noting shortages in all the other major skills that they need as well. Here are 3 CEOs saying, this is what keeps me up at night. We've lost about 2/3 of our Hispanic and South American population in South Carolina. In Texas, it's going to be a challenging 6 months as we can't get our concrete poured. This is very surprising despite the fact that construction is at such low levels. How can this be? So construction employment is down 1.34 million people from the peak, obviously partially due to lower volumes. 673,000 fewer people work in the residential specialty trades, but we have 12.5 million more people in the country aged 20 to 64, so why are we having a shortage? So one major reason is that we've seen a decline in immigration from Mexico by 67% since 2006. And all these data sources are different. This particular one shows that we've got 570,000 fewer construction workers born in Mexico than at the peak in 2007. So the question my clients are asking is, will they come back? And for a few years, the assumption was, oh, they must have gone to the booming oil industry, but now that that's slowed down and we still have a shortage, that can't be right. We don't believe many of them are going to come back because we think they went back to Mexico, and changes in law enforcement and the Mexican economy are going to keep them in Mexico. So let me show you some of the facts we uncovered. First of all, legal passenger traffic across the border is down 55% from 1999. It's recovered a little bit lately. Illegal traffic has dropped as well. The number of border apprehensions has plunged, most likely due to fewer people attempting to come to the U.S., and I'll show you why right here. The Border Patrol's budget is 158% higher than it was 10 years ago. There are twice as many Border Patrol agents as there were in 2004. There have been significant investments in technology. Here's an unmanned drone plane to catch people sneaking across the border illegally. The country has also been deporting more people than ever before back to Mexico. And the dollars being wired to Mexico from people here are down 7% from the peak. And even for quite a while there, the exchange rate favored working and getting paid in pesos rather than dollars compared to several years earlier. Then on top of that, Arizona's passage of SB 1070 really has contributed to a lot of Hispanics leaving Arizona. There are 30% fewer foreign-born Hispanics in Arizona than there were at the peak, and we're back to 2002 population levels. And then if you look to Mexico, in orange here you have the GDP growth in Mexico, which has been pretty strong for a number of years. We have the state of Sonora, which is the one that borders Arizona, which has been quite strong. I've only got the data through 2013. You could get a job. And technology has made it easier for employers in the United States to verify whether their hires are here in the country legally. So in summary, you put all this together, and I conclude that a lot of these 570,000 experienced construction workers are not going to be coming back to work in construction in the United States, which means that construction costs have only one way to go, which is up. And I wish I had more positive news for the builders. I know a lot of them don't want to hear that, but this is the way things are looking. This is John Burns along with Chris Porter. Thank you very much for your time.